Here's the fucking thing, you guys. I just became two-time champion. Oh my god, bro. Wow. He's done it again. He's done it again. What do I even say? Wow. Bro, that's insane. Are you kidding me? He's done it again. I can't believe, we talk about the main event, it wasn't even, the greatest fight ever, obviously. Van versus Taira was way better. We'll get into that in a second. But, what was happening is what made it, because I just didn't expect that. I was thinking maybe he gets past round one. Maybe it'll end up being a Khamzat decision, Maybe. No. Khamzat looked tired. Let's go. I'm going to go through the fight really quick. Round one, Khamzat obviously got to his back. He tried for that rear naked choke, but he didn't get it. It was on the back literally the entire round. But again, Sean did well to not let Khamzat get a rear naked choke or really anything. Khamzat didn't do damage. It was literally just all control from the back. And yeah, clearest round for someone probably. I mean, no, clearest round for Khamzat for sure. Round two, again, instantly, you could see it take effect. Were very labored shots from Khamzat, and he looked tired. Sean stuffed a couple takedowns. Khamzat pulled guard, which is already a no-no. It wasn't a good look to begin with. If you wanted any signs of where this fight was heading, or the tide was shifting, bro. You could see it happening in front of your eyes. You could see it. The tide was shifting. Sorry, my hair is all in my face. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, and Sean stuffed the takedown. He was able to, and Khamzat pulled guard, and he was on top of him the rest of the round. From what I remember, but that was the most important thing in the round. Sean was on top of him. I believe Sean, before that round, also landed a couple jabs and a couple kicks at the start of that round, maybe at the end as well. I can't really remember. But yeah, Sean definitely won that round. Round three, Khamzat didn't even attempt a takedown. Was all on the feet this round. Sean got those jabs going. Khamzat on the front foot. Sean fighting on the outside. I didn't think that would happen. Sean was fighting on the outside, popping his jab. You would think Khamzat would just instantly shoot, but again, he looked very labored. He didn't have enough energy to do it. Looked very tired. And Khamzat at the end of that round, at the end of round three, got his jabs going too a bit. And they were both landing, exchanging jabs, which was good. Khamzat was trying to get into his striking a bit more at the end of round three. Round four took place all on the feet again. For the most part, Khamzat, he didn't have enough energy to get takedowns. He just didn't have it. He looked very tired. Again, both exchanging jabs, both landing right hands. Both landed one good right hand or a couple good right hands throughout that round. Khamzat finally shot and got a late takedown. Didn't really do much with it. It was just a takedown to finish. And yeah, I thought it was 2-2 going into round five. I would have given Khamzat round one and round four. I would give Sean round two and round three, obviously. Round five, again, it comes down to this. Very close round. Super close round. Very even. Again, they were both exchanging jabs. Sean probably landed a few more. Sean was on the back foot circling. Khamzat in the center moving forward with his high guard. That was just Khamzat the whole fight. Going forward with his high guard. Both of them landed one good right hand in that round. Khamzat got two takedowns, but again didn't really do anything with them. But I thought it might have just edged it for him. But dude, it was super close. At the end of the fight, I actually said Khamzat 3-2, winning round five. But dude, I genuinely didn't know. I was if this goes to Sean, I literally it could. I didn't have any problem with that at all. Why is my hair all in my face? Get out of my face. And yeah, I genuinely didn't know. it could have gone either way, and I wouldn't have been mad about it at all. Because it was that close. Even one judge had it for Khamzat too. The other two had it for Sean. Yeah, I got this fight fucking completely wrong. I'm an idiot. I'm so dumb. I studied this fight and the co-main the entire week, and I got them both wrong. Yeah, very tough. I've now gone 2 main events back to back wrong. So, yeah, that's great. But yeah, to the fight, I think the weight cut definitely had big time effect on Hamza, 100%. But even Sean looked pretty tired. He said he had a broken nose, so I'm just like, that's probably what made him that way. Just a lot of mouth breathing. And Sean didn't really throw enough in combination. It was all just like jabs, teeps, one at a time. And he doesn't really throw in combination anyway, so I didn't really expect that. The most combinations that he threw were like a double jab, right hook, which I expected him to throw, obviously. Yeah, Sean just won with his jabs. Circling, teeps, staying at range, not overextending on anything, no combinations, just getting those little points, man. Just point fighting, basically. He's done it again, man. He's done it again. Holy shit. Fair, dude. As I said, fair play to everyone that actually called it and weren't just BSing, but actually called for Sean and like stylistically broke it down, or called the for Hamza to run out of gas and kind of gas out, and the weight cut to have effect. I thought the weight cut, I said it in my video, I thought the weight cut could have had effect. Real quick, one thing on my prediction video, dude, I got it out like literally like 30 minutes before Carpenter and Ochoa, the Carpenter Ochoa fight started. So I didn't expect anyone to watch it, but I just wanted to put it out there before. Honestly, wish I didn't now, because of how bad I did in predictions. I did pretty bad for predictions overall. Honestly, I'm not proud of what I did today, but yeah, today was just a weird week. But anyway, yeah, I got my video out very late, but yeah, dude, I said in my video that it was starting to piss me off throughout the fight too, because I was gonna say Hamza decision. Like the last 2 days, I was saying Hamza decision. I went with Hamza by finish in round 1 or 2, either TKO sub. I could see either one, I said, and yeah, I got that completely wrong. I did say that I think the weight cut could had effect, and that's why he's going to get a finish. Want to get a finish early, but he didn't even really get close to a finish. Like the most he did was probably that rear naked choke that he tried, but yeah, he obviously didn't get it. Sean defended well, dude. What else did I say? I said that Hamza was gonna have to use his striking a lot more. Like you could hear me say that in the video, because I initially put, no one's gonna believe me, but I initially put decision, Hamza by decision. You can hear it with some of the things I said. Like I wrote it on my notes that I thought it would go, like I sounded like as if the fight would go to decision, because I said I think Hamza's gonna use more of his have to use more of his striking in this fight, and like prove that he has good striking. He's gonna prove that he has good striking. I don't know if he proved that he had good striking, but I mean he did. He won some rounds, so but I don't think he did horrible in feet, but anyway. What else did I say? I said I just thought of a point, but I forgot. I said that Sean would make it a harder fight than DDP did, and which he did. It's crazy how MMA works, man. Sean loses to DDP twice. DDP gets absolutely ragdolled and dominated by Khamzat, and Sean beats Khamzat by split decision. Like it just doesn't make sense. You can't. That's why MMA math doesn't work. It's not a thing. It doesn't exist. It doesn't work. It does. Maybe it does work sometimes with like some of the fights that will be on the prelims and stuff, and like lower level fights maybe, but not at the highest level, man. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. But back to the fight. It's just insane, man. just like wow, man. It's incredible. It's incredible. Like I got my prediction wrong, but I'm not even mad, dude. Like it's incredible to see. Yeah, takes Khamzat Chimaev's undefeated record, two-time middleweight champion now. Respect to Sean, man. I've said it. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Respect to Sean, man. Just what a win. What a win. Everyone, dude, massive underdog. Everyone underestimated him. Like I didn't watch anyone else's prediction video, but I don't think there was gonna be many that were going with Sean Strickland. Like I honestly I didn't even think for a second to pick Sean. Like I was never gonna pick Sean, which is why whoever picked Sean, fair play to you, because not only is that it seemed like a bold prediction, which I still think it was, but fair play, you got it right, man. That's crazy. And I would assume everyone had it by decision. Like I don't think anyone said that he would stop Khamzat, but wow, what a win. It was a nice show of respect from Khamzat as well. Both guys touched gloves at the start, which made me think, okay, like it was just kind of for show, all the antics and stuff, which fair play to them. Do what you got to do. It made me more excited, so I'm not complaining about it. Yeah, nice show of respect between the two of them. Just amazing, man. What Sean did as well in the post-fight interview, what he said, and just kind of apologizing for what he said, and just being real, like being himself. Because, bro, say what you want about Sean. Like I've never had a hatred like towards Sean. Like a lot of people do because of the things that he says, and obviously like very American and patriotic, I guess. But I don't hate Sean at all. Like I actually like Sean, because there's moments where like you see like the real side of him in like in this post fight interview, and it's just real, and like I fuck with that so much, dude. Like I said, for me, I always fuck with more like when guys are just being real in themselves and not obviously putting on an act and everything. But sometimes you gotta do it to sell the fight. I understand, and it makes it more entertaining. So I get it. And like I said, it made me more excited for this fight. But yeah, I don't have any hatred towards Sean. Like I've never hated Sean like that. And I would have every reason to, honestly. I mean, in a way, like he beat Izzy and like all the things that he says, but I don't take that to heart, man. It's just like he is who he is, and like again, when he's being very very real, like in that post fight interview, and had an interview like after like his Abus Magomedov fight as well. And he was just being real, like speaking just truthfully, and I fuck with that heavy, bro. I do. So respect to you, Sean. Yeah, I'm happy for you, man. It's crazy, amazing, man. It's just amazing. Sean's probably gonna be in the Hall of Fame now, just because he's put up 2 underdog wins. Does it against Izzy to become champion the first time. Does it again versus Khamzat Chimaev. Probably was a bigger underdog versus Khamzat, maybe. I'm not sure, but I would assume he was. It's incredible. Like, nothing else to say, man. I didn't think he would ever be champ again. Like, I honestly didn't, especially after the 2 DDP losses. Like, he is one of the best in the world. Even what you say about his awkward style, it's effective. He's one of the best strikers in the world, and he's proven that time and time again. Like he's proven it, and as I said, fair play, man. He's done it again. Fair play. And like what like I don't really know what's next either. You know? Maybe Sean fights. I mean, maybe they do a rematch, but I don't even know if Khamzat's gonna fight at 185 again. Because like I said, I think the weight cut did have massive impact on this, big time. And yeah, I don't know if he's gonna fight 185 again, because even there was talks, I remember, of they were saying it too about him fighting Yuri at 205, and I think that was very real, because I think Khamzat obviously he would be better there, I think, too. And could he be champion? Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, it's a tough loss for Khamzat, man. It's tough. It's gonna be tough, but Again, I like Khamzat as well. Hope he bounces back and comes back better. But yeah, I don't know what's next. Maybe if not Khamzat rematch, maybe Sean, like, they finally give Imavov a title shot. They've obviously fought in the past, and Sean said things about him as well. And yeah, but I think that fight would go pretty much the same. Honestly, I think Sean would win that fight. And again, like, he's lost to DDP twice, so I mean, there's always that as well. Again, I don't know. I don't know where they go, but there's a lot of middleweight is open again, wide open again. And dude, I didn't think Hamza Chimaev would ever lose, ever. Like, I said that repeatedly, um, in one of the first videos I uploaded on the channel, like, about when the fight was announced. I just don't think he'll lose. I didn't think he'd ever lose, which is, yeah, saying that now is crazy, because I said it too. I went with a finish. I went with the finish prediction because my initial reaction was so heavy. I'm like, he's gonna run through Sean in a round. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. I don't see it going any other way. But he proved me wrong, bro. Like I said again, fair play to Sean, man. Respect, because you proved a lot of people wrong. Should be proud of yourself. Yeah, both the main and the co-main were 2-2 going into the fifth. That just tells you about the co-main and main. You know, Van versus Taira was incredible. We'll get into it in a second. But I would say Sean versus Khamzat fight wasn't as good as Van versus Taira, but the way the fight was playing out was what was making it insane. Like I said, I didn't think Sean would win this, and I was never gonna pick him to win this fight, and it's just incredible, man. Like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The tide was shifting. You could see it, man. It was crazy in round 2. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like I said, I like Sean, man. I got nothing but respect, and yeah, fuck with him. Congrats to Sean. Hope Hamza bounces back from this. And yeah, man, incredible. Sean Strickland does it again, man. Well, yeah, now to the co-main. Joshua Van versus Tatsuro Taira. What a fight, man. I said it in my prediction. I expected this to be one of the fights of the year. And I would say it's going to be one of the fights of the year. Definitely fight of the month, 100%. One of the best flyweight fights of all time already. Man, incredible. I'm going to go through the fight really quick. Round 1, Taira got a takedown, dumped him, got some control. Van got up, landed good double jab, right hand. Taira landed a couple of good jabs. Taira got another takedown. Van got up once again. Taira again got him down. He got him out at the end, but again, Van did well to defend throughout this entire fight. Round 2, Taira tried a takedown, failed that one. Van landed a nice jab and added that right hand at the end. Had Taira going backwards. Taira throughout this fight, man, it was a massive issue, and I said it. He just doesn't move his head. I mean, even Van doesn't really move his head, but Taira wasn't really like throwing back, and when he did land some good shots, but Taira just didn't move his head, man. It's a big issue, and I think if he would have in this fight, I think he would have had a bit more success. But yeah, Taira wasn't moving his head. Taira level change, got to the mount, but he didn't do damage. That was another thing in this fight. Needs to fix that. Van got to his feet after that takedown. Landed a big right hand, dropped Taira bad at the end of round 2. I was very, very worried. I predicted Taira to win by decision in this fight, by the way. But yeah, I was very, very worried. He dropped Taira at the end of that round. It was not looking good. I was worried, man. I'm like, Van's going to come out and he's going to get a finish in this next round. I was very worried for Taira. I didn't want to see him get a finish. I didn't want to see him get finished. Van's a monster. Van went to work in this round, man. Landed that beautiful jab time and time again. It was beautiful, this fight, man. Beautiful. Tatsuro not moving his head again. Van let his punches go. Dropped Taira again. Had him in massive trouble. Tried to submit him. Dude, like Joshua Van is an absolute G, is a dog, is a freaking, he's a gangster, dude. Like, oh, I know it's like part of it's probably like the young arrogance and this and whatever, but dude, that's just him, dude. He wanted to prove a point, man. I fuck with that heavy. Tried going for takedown. It probably wasn't the smartest thing, but dude, he low key almost got it too, which isn't bad. Tried going for Taira, like hung in there, showed his toughness, insanely tough. Tried getting a takedown late in that third round. Round 4, Taira gets a takedown, but again, just controlling. Van looked like he was a bit tired from that just massive explosion in round 3. Taira tried a triangle, but Van like had his hand in the way. It was making it difficult. Popped his head out, got up. Both exchanged jabs. Van landed some good shots. Taira tried to take down late. That's where the round ended. Round 5. I had it 2-2 going into the 5th. Like I said, I would have given Taira round 1, Van round 2 and 3, I think. Round 2 and 3. And I would have given Taira round 4. Yeah, I think that's exactly the same as Sean and Khamzat too. That's so weird. But either way, yeah, I had it 2-2. I think some people said 10-8, but I don't think I would have given a 10-8. I need to watch it back, but I don't think I would have given 10-8. Yeah, Taira tries to take down right off the bat. Van sprawls nicely. Van let his hands go. Beautiful body shots, nasty shot selection, left hooks, right hands, big power shots, clean shots. Was maybe a tad bit early the stoppage, but Van was gonna tee off anyway, so I understand it. And Taira took a lot of damage. His face was busted up bad. You might not even be able to recognize him tomorrow. Yeah, incredible fight. Van both have that dog in them. Tatsuro Taira showed more heart than what people would have probably expected. And he's shown that in the past before with Royval, but he had to dig even deeper for this one, man. Got dropped, had to stay in there, man. Just mad respect for Taira, man. I love both of these guys. Like I said, my heart was torn. I went with Taira in the end by decision, and yeah, I got it wrong, but again, I'm not mad. Holy crap, dude! I studied so much for the both of them. I got them both wrong. Guess that's how it goes sometimes. But yeah, it's tough. Fuck. Yeah, Taira took a lot of damage, and yeah, man, Van came prepared. He came prepared for the takedowns. Had great get-ups. I don't know why people like I saw a lot of people going with Taira by submission. I just didn't see that. I didn't see that at all. I thought Van would come prepared for everything. For the get-ups. I said in my prediction video, I literally said I expect this to be one of the fights of the year, and I expect it to be some rounds where Taira I said gets to the back. Van did very well to not let him do that. Good adjustments from him. And I said they would be where Taira's controlling some rounds. Some rounds would be Taira controlling the round. Some rounds Van would stay up on his feet and get shots off on Taira, get his boxing going. That's literally what I said. You can see it. Don't watch the video. It was a horrible video. I just want to get my thoughts out. I literally had to whisper because my family was here, but yeah. Yeah, I just didn't see how Van would get submitted. I like it, that didn't come into my mind ever. I didn't see that. I couldn't envision it. But Van and his team, 4-ounce I believe 4-ounce Fight Club is their name. Their team is for real with Daniel Pineda, and hit the rest of his team. They come prepared every time, man, and they know what they're doing. Their team is for real, so look out for them. And Van's boxing once again, some of the best in the UFC. The body shots of Van is what really crumbled Tatsuro Taira. The jab was absolutely beautiful. I thought Taira's striking would show a bit more. I said that I thought he would have to use more of his striking to win. And yeah, it wasn't the best showing for his striking, honestly. He just didn't move his head. That was the massive thing. He just didn't move his head. I think if he would have had a bit more success. Like if you adjust that and you adjust the doing damage on the ground, dude, a problem. He's a problem. I'm telling you. I still think he could come back and become champ one day. Again, he's still young. Continue to evolve, make those adjustments. You'll come back, man. I still believe that. Like I love Tatsuro. I love Van as well. I thought because Taira as well, he had combinations at times and he was landing some shots. Because again, Van doesn't really move his head either. He more relies on like leaning back and stepping back and pivoting off and stuff. But yeah, and Taira's an elite grappler on the ground. But needs to work on doing damage and not just controlling, because again, that is the criteria. But I still think I still think he's gonna continue to evolve, and I think he can be champion one day. I mean, maybe not as long as Van is champion, but again, you make adjustments. You never know, man. You never know. Because this was a very good fight. Just what a fight, man. I said it in my video. I expected it. Taira has nothing to be ashamed about. Showed insane toughness that I think people didn't expect. As I said, he's got that dog too. Joshua Van, man. Like, what a G. What a G, dude. The guy's an animal, absolute animal. Fearless is his name, and he really owns up to that name. Absolutely fearless. Stayed calm throughout the entire fight, even when he got taken down. Never really got frustrated. He looked like a champion. And to all the people that said Joshua Van wasn't a real champion, yes, I picked against Joshua Van, but I didn't diminish his name at all. People tried to say he wasn't a real champion after the Pantoja win. What do you gotta say now? You know? What do you gotta say? He showed he's a champion. Tatsuro Taira is very good. Just because he got finished, he got knocked down and hurt multiple times, it doesn't mean he's not a good fighter. He's elite on the ground. And again, as I said, he's going to continue to evolve. And yeah, man, my heart's in two. My heart's in two. I wish there was a way I could see both win. I didn't want to see Taira get finished. Just the way it goes sometimes. But amazing, man. Amazing. They made history. All-time fight like I expected. Holy shit, man. Incredible. And yeah, I think that's a very good warm-up fight for what Pantoja is going to be for Van. And listen, we'll break that down when it gets there, but I'm very high on Joshua Van. I've always been very high on him. And that fight's going to be incredible. I cannot wait for that too. Yeah, man. Flyweight is up right now. Yeah, up. As always. As always. I love flyweight, dude. Flyweight is probably like my favorite. Obviously, probably my favorite division because, again, like, I don't know. I just relate, you know? But, yeah. I love flyweight, and they made flyweight history, man. One of the greatest fights in flyweight history is going to be up there for fight of the year. Showed insane toughness. Van is an animal. Insane. You're going to have to go to war to take that belt away from him, man. But, yeah, man, amazing fight. Moving on. Alexander Volkov defeats Walter Cortes-Acosta, man. This was a good heavyweight fight, man. Heavyweight is up too, bro. It's officially back, man. Heavyweight is officially back. This was a great fight. Great fight. Yeah, from the jump, both were attacking each other's leg. Waldo was struggling to get on the inside like I expected. Obviously, everyone struggles with Volkov, 6'7". Volkov just staying at range. Waldo got close to landing some of those shots a couple of times, like along that fence in the first round. He had one good combo, Waldo, but other than that, I would have given Volkov that first round just with those leg kicks, and he was just controlling it more, I feel. Round 2, Volkov again moving around well, going with that body kick. Had a lot of success with that inside low kick. Waldo would blitz in moments, but Volkov was just staying at range and not letting Waldo get to the inside. Both had one good combo in that round, I remember. Volkov caught Waldo with a jab that hurt him in that round. It hurt him. Just kind of like buzzed him for a second. But he recovered quick from it. Kept going to that low kick. Got a big reaction late out of Waldo. I thought it could be 1-1. Wait, did I give No, I gave Waldo the first round. Sorry. I gave Waldo the first round. I apologize. No, did I? No, no. I gave Volkov the first 2 rounds. Sorry. Yeah, I'm getting it mixed up. But round 3, I had a 2-0 Volkov going into the third. Round 3, Waldo came out aggressive, more aggressive. Landed that jab. Volkov kept landing body kicks, low kicks. Went to that head kick a few times. Waldo went for it late. He tried, but yeah, this was a great fight. It was pretty close. Like that first round was pretty close, but I thought it was to me. I thought Volkov won that fight in the end. It just depends how you score round 1, but I thought he won. Volkov fought a good fight. And Waldo showed well for himself too. Nothing to be ashamed of. He showed well for himself. Was clearly the quicker guy. Yeah, I thought Volkov 2-1 at the end of it. Round 1 and round 2. Waldo won round 3. He was way more active with his kicks. 30-27 is fucking ridiculous. Like, what are we talking about here? I don't like Volkov did not win that third round. What are we talking about? But yeah, that scorecard was atrocious. But yeah, Volkov deserves it, man. He's been at the top of heavyweight for so long, and yeah, I think he at some point he deserves a title shot, man. Again, there's a lot going on right now. Tom Aspinall out, Pereira gone fighting for the interim, so he's gonna have to wait a bit. But it's a shame, honestly, because he really deserves it. He deserves it. A shot at some point, you know, and he shouldn't have to keep. Like, he keeps on having to fight Gane, and yeah, it's just it's getting a bit annoying. I can see how it's getting annoying for him. But he deserves a title shot at some point, man. He deserves it. He's been around a long time. Heavyweight is back, bro. Heavyweight is back. Incredible. It was a great fight between the two. Good win for Volkov. Now to Sean Brady, Joaquin Buckley. Yeah. Buckley, amazing performance from Sean Brady. I predicted I got Volkov right, decision. I got Sean Brady. I said Sean Brady by third round submission. Got the decision. Yeah, first round, Buckley defended a couple takedowns. Brady was landing some good punches also. Brady timed a nice double leg off of Joaquin Buckley's kick. Was able to get to the mount very fast. Started landing some big ground and pound. Stayed on top of the rest of the round. Tried to go for that Kimura a couple times. Didn't get it. But again, it was a very dominant round from Sean Brady. Round 2, Brady got a body lock trip. Got into that mount very quickly again. Buckley was able to buck out. Got back to his feet, swinging big. Buckley tried that kick or that knee again. And Brady, once again, timed a level change. Passed to the mount from half again. Brady landing little shots, just trying to be busy, like little Donkey Kong shots. Then would land a big elbow every now and then. Again, stayed there the rest of the round. Round 3, Buckley defended first takedown attempt. But Brady got another double leg. Really nice. Ran back to the cage. Got his hands locked. Put Buckley on his butt. Against the cage. Brady passed to the mount. Got him away from the fence. Then passed to the mount. Once again, made it look very easy getting to that mount. Buckley did well to get him back to half guard a few times, but Brady would just keep going back to mount. And Brady ended the fight by just full on Donkey Kong Buckley, just barrage of punches. But they were bigger shots this time. You could maybe see some 10-8 rounds in there. I'm not sure which ones. Can't really remember, but maybe one of the last two for sure. You could have a 10-8. I think it was more the second round more than anything. Maybe. I mean, that's third round was dominant. They were all pretty dominant rounds, to be honest. Like, there wasn't anything of like super significance that Buckley landed on the feet anyway. I mean, you could see from the significant strikes. It just not much from Buckley. And yeah, what a performance, man. Full domination, all control for 3 rounds. Sean Brady is a lead down there, man. You gotta respect him. He's so good. He's so good. People just forget very quickly because of the Michael Morales loss. But dude, you gotta think about it before. Like when he beat Leon Edwards, I was so high on him. I'm like, dude, he has the potential to become a champion. I still think he will eventually work himself to that title fight. It's gonna be tough because welterweight is very stacked, and he's got guys in front of him. But yeah, I think he can do it. I think he can do it. Really good win for Sean Brady. Respect to him. Like Sean Brady, man. Cool dude. Bobby King Green defeats Jeremy Stevens. I thought this would be a bit more of a. I thought Jeremy Stevens would be a bit more durable, to be honest. I went with King Green by decision, and gets it done with a first round submission. Yeah, another great performance from Bobby Green. Continue Bobby King Green, bro. I keep forgetting. It's hard, bro. I just see Bobby. It's just Bobby, bro. You know. He continues his win streak. Found that left hand multiple times. Hurt Stevens with it. Timed good takedown. Landed a good ground and pound. Found that rear naked choke very quickly. Yeah, another great win. Continues his win streak, like I said. Got the win over Zell Huber. Can't remember who he beat before that. Oh, Lance Gibson. And now beating Jeremy Stevens. Yeah, the Unk gets it done again. One of the Unks gets it done again. There's another Unk later on this card we'll get to in a second. But yeah, good win for Bobby King Green, man. Good win. And go to the prelims now. We'll go over these very quickly. Gautier beats Ozzy Diaz. I did horrible by prelim predictions, by the way. Like, absolutely atrocious. Like, my predictions, honestly, this card were horrible. I'm not proud of what I did. These ones, they were bad, but yeah. To this fight, Gautier, yeah, he was very patient. Diaz fought a pretty good round one. He was defending well. Just avoiding the shots. Was the first one to not get dropped by Gautier in round one, so fair play to him. Gautier was just staying patient. Started going to the body with the jab and looking to set something up top. And he countered Diaz with a jab with the right hand over the top. Just one clean shot, dropped him, was over. And yeah, good win from Gautier. Fair play to Diaz because everyone, like a lot of people, me included, I thought he was going to get run through in a round, so fair play to him. But Gautier needs to step up in competition. Like I said this, it was a bit annoying. I didn't say it because, again, I hadn't made it very sure, but in my notes that I made beforehand, I said, just like, why are they feeding him to the wolves? Why are they feeding Ozzy Diaz to the wolves? They made him fight Park and Zhang. Sorry, they made him fight Zhang, Joe Pyfer on the Contender Series. Now it's Gautier, a lot of power punchers. Like, why, man? Like, I don't understand it. Why? It's because Gautier needs to step up in competition too. He called out Adesanya, which, like, I didn't really know how to feel about that. If he just, I mean, he's confident in himself, but that's a bit bold, no? Like, I don't think he's at that level yet. I don't know. I don't think so, bro. But I don't know. They're two very, like, big African names, but I don't think he's gonna fight Adesanya next. Like, I don't. No, I think AZ would beat him too. Like, it's not. What are we talking about? I'm moving on. Congrats to Gautier, bro. Joel Alvarez, Amosov. Yeah, dude, this was What do I don't have notes for this one. Alvarez. I thought Alvarez would win. Shit. Well, I'm actually gonna call it there. Amosov wins. He looked incredible, absolutely incredible. He's one to look out for, 100%. Grant Dawson had a good win. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap it there. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.